Hello everyone. So today I actually want to talk about something that I've always wanted to make a review of, but I never got around to do it, and that is actually the Klipsch T52 True Wireless Sport McLaren earbuds. So these are true wireless earbuds, and I've actually bought them in October, if I'm not mistaken. However, the one that I have here is actually a warranty replacement unit, and I'll talk about why I had to get this replacement unit later. But before that, let's open up the box and see what's inside. So it comes in quite a big box. Okay, so there's a tab here that I have to pull out. Okay, so let me slide the box out. Okay, and then at the front of the inner box it does have a statement, "Welcome to the speed of sound." So that's the typical Klipsch slogan. And then when you open it up, so initially you get this handout here. You get a handout that tells you briefly how to operate the earbuds. And then you get this commemorative booklet, I would say, since this particular earbuds were a collaboration between Klipsch and McLaren. So it does show you a bit about just some promotional stuff related to both Klipsch as well as McLaren. So this was also already present in the initial box in which I purchased this item. And then at the back of the booklet, you actually get this like a metal card, I would guess, a commemorative card. So it's not focusing well, but it does say the speed of sound with the product serial number as well as the date in which this particular unit was built. Okay, so let's take that out of the way. And then I just want to show you this first, where you get these set of ear tips from Klipsch. So the one that is installed by default on the earbuds are the medium-sized earbuds. Whoops. Oh, some of the earbuds fell to the floor. Let me pick that up. Forget it. I think I'll just use the one from my old set, which I have here. So when you buy these earbuds, you get a set of oval ear tips from Klipsch. Now, the ear tips that you get with the Klipsch, with the T52 True Wireless earbuds, the ear tips are actually not the same like your standard Klipsch earbuds. So let me just show you. So over here I have the Klipsch X20Is, and these ear tips, they're just silicone, and then you just push them in and then they come in just like that. Now the difference with the Klipsch T52s, however, is that let me just take the unit out here, the ear tips out, is that the ear tips actually have some form of a plastic connector that goes into the tip of the unit. So if you look at these ear tips here, so you would see that the orange part is the silicone part, while this blue color is actually hard plastic, and that snaps into the ear tip. So another difference between the T52s and the standard Klipsch ear tips is that you get a lot more number of available sizes. So with the normal Klipsch, I think you only get the small, medium, and the large ear tips, but with the Klipsch T52s, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set of different ear tips. So this is the one from my previous set. So you have the medium, and then you have the extra small, you have the small, and then you have the large and the extra large. And on top of that, let me see if I can get it out in a non-clumsy manner. One extra thing that you get with the Klipsch T52s is that you also get a set of memory foam ear tips. So with the memory foam ear tips, you get even more sound isolation as compared to the silicone ear tips. So, but personally, I've never tried it because I do prefer to use the silicone ear tips from a long time ago when I started wearing Klipsch earbuds or earphones or whatever. Alright, so let's get to the unit itself. So when you buy the Klipsch T52 True Wireless earbuds, you do get the earbuds, then the ear tips, and something extra that you get with the Sport Edition is that you get these wings. So you get these wings here. Oh, let me just show you the wings. So these are supposed to get into your ear, and then they lock the earbud in place so that it doesn't easily get shaken out from your ear when you're wearing them. So just like with the ear tips, you get multiple sizes. So with the wings, you do get 3 sets of wings in different sizes: a small, medium, and a large. Okay, and then you get the charging case, which is hard plastic. If I'm not mistaken, it's rated as water resistant. So your earbuds will go in here. Let me just show you. So as soon as I put them in, it's charging up. And let me put the right side in now. So when you put them in, it initially has a blue light followed by a red light indicating it's charging, and then you get those three LED indicators there that tell you how much charge is present in the case itself. So the connection to charge, it does have some holes there for the charging pins, and then it will attach I think the case and the earbuds themselves have some magnets inside that allow them to stay put, then it won't drop out. Now if you've been listening, you'll be able to hear some rattling sounds, and that's basically the presence of silica gel within the upper part of the case, and that's meant to act as a desiccant to dry out your earbuds when they're charging closed. Now to charge the case itself, there are 2 ways. So one thing that you do get extra with the McLaren Sport as compared to the normal Sport Edition is that you get a charging case. You get a charging pad, a wireless charging pad. So this is the wireless charging pad that you get with the McLaren edition, and I find it very useful because it's a Qi charger, so you can use it with any of your Qi compatible devices. So along with the charger, you get a very convenient USB-C to USB-C cable. And if you're still living in the not too distant past, you actually get something else extra along with the USB-C cable. And let me just show you what it is. You do get a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So let's say if your charger still uses the old USB-A port and not USB-C, then you can use this adapter to charge your wireless wireless charger. And it's rated here as maximum as 10 watts. I don't know how much is actually delivered to the charging case, and I also don't know how much is delivered to other devices. I assume that for iPhones it's going to be like 7.5 maximum. So that's one way to charge the charging case. But another way to charge the charging case is to charge it directly through the USB-C port here. But as you can see, if you want to charge it using the USB-C port, you actually have to open up the case. Now, you may think it's a design flaw, but you have to remember that this case was actually meant to be water resistant. So if it's in the closed state, obviously you're not going to have a port to actually charge the earbuds. So how do you operate the earbuds is that actually I'm not going to talk about how you're going to pair it and all that stuff, but what I do want to talk about is the fact that as regards to the controls, especially when you use them with both earbuds in, you do get a transparency mode that you can turn on easily at a click of a button. So if you turn on the transparency mode, you're going to be able to hear outside sound much better than with it being turned off, because when it's turned off, then you get noise isolation passively. And I find that the passive noise isolation works very well, to be honest. It's quite good, as much as my Klipsch X20Is. And when I do want to talk with other people or anything like that, I do have to turn on the transparency mode. So on top of all that, so when you get the device, you do get the app, the Klipsch Connect App, which you can use to further modify the settings of your earbuds, like EQ, adjusting the transparency mode, and you also get settings to update the firmware of your earbuds. So when I actually got the earbuds the first time around, I do have to update the earbuds to the latest version. Now, I do have to tell you that updating the earbuds is not as easy as it seems, because you have to keep the app. They tell you to keep the app on all the way until the update is completed, which will take about 20 minutes of your time. And the first time I did it, I did have some problems needing me to have to do a factory reset of the earbuds, and then try again to update the earbuds to the latest firmware. Now, before my first set of earbuds became defective, my subsequent updates, firmware updates, did not actually have a problem. So let's see. I don't think there's anything else to talk about the features. It's a Bluetooth wireless earbuds. They work well for me. I find that the voice quality is good enough. So I just want to talk about what I like and what I don't like about these earbuds. And let me first start about what I do like about them. So number one, they're water resistant. So I do like the fact that I'm able to just simply shower with them. So sometimes from convenience, as a doctor, I do wear these earbuds when working, because for example, when I do want to take notes from a phone call, etc., and I don't want to write, I want to just type on my type on my phone, so I can just listen on my earbuds and then continue typing, things like that. And then let's say if I go to some place that's a bit dirty, in COVID season, anything like that, so I can just, after when I'm done, I want to shower, I just shower along with my earbuds. So the fact that these earbuds and the case is water resistant is a real plus. Now another real plus of these earbuds is the fact that the battery life is really long. So it is rated, the earbuds themselves are rated as 8 hours, while the case is rated for another, if I'm not mistaken, another 24 hours. So you get more than 1 day's worth of use with the earbuds and the charging case fully charged. So that is also a real plus. I also like the fact that you can adjust the settings like the EQ as well as the transparency mode. Now I don't adjust the EQ when using the earbuds, but I do adjust the transparency mode and put it to the maximum level. So and I find that very convenient when I want to communicate with other people. And I must say, this charging case really, I mean, the addition of the charging case, the USB-C cable, I mean, you might think that's a cheap thing, but I mean, a free thing is a free thing. But on top of that, you get the charging case. I think it's really worth the extra money that you buy for the McLaren edition. Now, to tell the truth, I really can't care less about the branding material and things like that. Oh yeah, I forgot one more branding material. The stickers. There's some Klipsch sticker somewhere. Oh well, couldn't find it. Whatever. But you do get some Klipsch stickers. I remember with the previous box. And then you get the no bullshit Klipsch stickers. So I mean, it's amusing, but for me, that's not really why I buy these earbuds. It's because I really like the utility of them. Just like I really love my Klipsch X20Is. So that's one thing I like about it. Another thing I like about it is the way how I use it, because I use it when I'm driving, I use it when I'm working, I use it when I'm just alone walking about shopping. So sometimes when you need a little punch, so I will show you the frequency response of the T52 True Wireless as compared to the X20Is, and you will see that the True Wireless earbuds have much more sub-bass as well as the treble. So it sounds a bit more punchy, a bit more energetic, and so it's quite useful when you're in the middle of the night, you're driving alone, you don't want to get bored, you don't want to get sleepy, so you have it adds some more punch to the music that you're listening to. Now if you're listening to podcasts, it's not gonna do much, but if you're listening to songs, pop, things like that, hip-hop, it'll give some added effects on top of whatever caffeine you're taking. So as compared to my Klipsch X20Is, the X20Is has a much flatter frequency response. So I tend to use it more for more critical thinking, critical listening. Sorry, for example, when I'm editing videos, especially on my sister channel, the regional anesthesia channel that I've been managing. So I tend to use the Klipsch X20Is to really listen and edit my videos, and to listen to the audio and edit my videos there. Of course, I'm not gonna use my wireless earbuds, because with any wireless earbud, you're gonna have some latency. And I think that's where I'm gonna go with the first thing which I don't like about these earbuds is the latency. So you're just gonna have to get used to it. Bluetooth earbuds have latency, so when you type on the keyboard, there will be a lag between when you actually press a letter and when you hear the click, tuck, tuck, tuck. So there will be a lag. I don't think you can game using these earbuds because there's a lot of latency. But if you're listening to YouTube, watching movies, anything like that, then it'll be fine because there's some software compensation to make the audio and the video match together. So that's something where it doesn't have an effect. But anything else, you're gonna see the effect of the latency in terms of your user experience. That's number one. Number two, I think there's a lot of people who have complained on the internet that these wings that you have here, it's very difficult to number one, find the right size that fits you, and then number two, as you start to use these ear tips for a long time, you will find that the grip that it has on the unit starts to wear off, and then the wings easily fall off whenever they're not in your ear. So you get a few problems with that. Number one, you will find that you can lose the ear wings, which haven't happened to me. But another problem is that when the ear wings become loose, you will find that the connection between the pins of the charger and the earbuds, they don't quite match up because of the ear wings becoming loose. And I find this happening especially with the right earbud that I had in my previous unit. So every time I wanted to charge, I had to like fiddle around with the ear wings, and then put the earbuds in, and only then it will charge. So that's one negative. Another negative that I found is the fact that my first unit actually became defective. So there was one day after working, initially it was pretty good, and then when I put my earbuds in, I noticed that the way that the lights were lighting up were a bit weird, and then the earbud never did. The earbud become unresponsive, that right side. Now, fortunately, I bought my earbuds over at TC Acoustic, and then through their customer service, I just got this warranty replacement unit. So that's a real plus on that side. But the fact that I had problems with the earbud after just 4 months of use is something to be concerned if you're gonna buy your own unit. And I also found that when using the left side of the earbud, I found that the button to activate, to click the button on the side, I found that it didn't work as well. I had to press a little bit harder as compared to the right side, and I found that quite inconvenient as well. Now, I need to go to the biggest problem with these earbuds, and that's actually the fit. So that is something that I think you're not gonna know until you buy a unit for yourself, and then you try it out and then you see how it goes. You're not gonna know on the first try. So I mean, just compare these Klipsch X20Is with these T52 true wireless earbuds. So these Klipsch X20Is are very slim, they're very small, and then in fact with these I'm actually using the small ear tips so that I can get them in as deep as possible and still not exert a lot of pressure on my ear canal, and with that I get really good sound and really good isolation. Now, when I was using my first unit of the Klipsch McLarens, so I actually had to experiment in trying to see which ear tip suited me well, because the problem is the fact that when you insert these earbuds, you're gonna have some pressure, especially on this part of the ear. So when you put them in, so you're gonna see that it actually pushes it out. Okay, So when it pushes it out, you do get some pressure there, and if you're gonna wear it for more than a couple of hours, your ears are really gonna get very sore, and that's what happened to me. So this soreness is especially true when you use the smaller earbuds, because you're gonna put them in deeper because they are smaller earbuds, and then you're gonna push on this part on the triggers of your ear, so that creates some soreness there, and that's really uncomfortable. So I had to change to larger sizes, but I did try out the extra large earbuds to see whether that will help. So with the extra large earbuds, I found that the unit didn't come in as deep, which is a good thing because it didn't press. But the problem is that the ear tips themselves were actually too big for my ear canal, and when that happened, then my ear canal itself became sore. So it's a matter of preference to you as to which part of your ear you want to get sore while wearing these earbuds, and you're just gonna have to try to find some compromise as to which size is the best. So what's my recommendation? For me, if it weren't for the fact that I had these defect problems, I'm not really sure whether it's really worth it or not, to tell you the truth. But I think the biggest thing that you have to find out is whether the unit themselves actually fit into your ear really well. So because if it doesn't fit into your ear well, I mean, no matter how good the sound is, no matter how good the connection is, no matter how good transparency mode is, it may not work out for you. Now, another thing I have to highlight is that these earbuds do not have ANC. They do not have active noise cancellation. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Many people say that at the price that these earbuds are selling for, you should have ANC. But when I wear them, I find that the noise isolation is pretty good, and I find that transparency mode when I want to hear the outside world is also pretty good. So I will tell you that, and I will say that the addition of the charging case, and since this is a warranty replacement unit, I now have two charging pads. So I think that's pretty good value, pretty good customer service. Oh, before I forget, one minor quibble. So you can see here the new charging pad. You see those rubber stripes on the top? They look pretty good right now. After 4 months, those rubber strips, a lot of them have already been stripped off. It's a cosmetic issue. You might not care for it, but if you do care for it, you have to take note about that. Along with the fact that since these are true wireless earbuds, at the end of the day, I don't think they will actually last as long as my Klipsch X20Is. I mean, I really think that these wired earphones are gonna last even longer than any of your Bluetooth earphones, because of the fact that Bluetooth earphones, they have batteries inside, and those batteries eventually die. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.